catch up with the Clinton Public Library. Susie Mesecher in studio, and you've got great news.
Yes, we are accredited again for, this is my second time doing the library accreditation with the state library, so I'll be at City Council tonight to talk about our accreditation status. And out of the 543 libraries in Iowa right now, 414 are actually accredited. And so just wanting to thank the city for their support. Obviously, we can't do a lot of the things that make us accredited without the city's support and our great budget and our great staffing. We wouldn't be able to have any of the things for the public if we didn't have all that support from the city.
So how does that work? I mean, does somebody from the state library board come to Clinton? Do you need to file paperwork? What's all takes place?
Yeah, so basically it's 3 years of work. So we have to meet the level every single year of the 3 years. And so we have to fill out paperwork that backs up what we're saying. And so we have to turn in documentation. We have to have a current strategic plan. We have to have our policies up to date. We have to have continuing education for not just our staff, but our library boards. We obviously have to offer free programming for all ages, so that's important. Access to meeting rooms, make sure our collections are current so that we have new books and not, current, texts and things like that. So,
seems like quite a bit.
Yes, it is a lot to keep track of. We do have to do an annual statistic report as well with the state. So these are, anywhere from 80 to 100 plus questions that we have to answer yes or no to, that we do these things. So that means we have to keep track that we're doing the work.
So does this all fall upon your shoulders?
Well, ultimately, I'm the one that submits it, but all of our staff obviously are the ones that helped do all the work. So I just have to help keep track of it with our supervisors. So.
Okay, so what is the positive impact of being an accredited library?
Good question. We do get some funding from the state library. So if we were not accredited at our level that we're supposed to be accredited to, which is the highest tier 3, we would not be getting the funding that we get. So we get direct state aid from the state library, and then we also, because of the accreditation, and then we also participate in the interlibrary loan program where we share books with other libraries, and then open access, so giving access to people that need access to a library because they don't necessarily have that access where they live.
So I'm not a big math major, but you were saying over 500 libraries in the state. There
Yes.
are 99 counties in
Yes.
Iowa.
Yes.
So about 5 to 6 libraries per
county.
Yeah.
Yep. It is. Iowa is very impressive. One of the reasons I was glad to get a job here, the fact that there's so many libraries in such a state as Iowa. It's impressive. So
I know you've been doing this for a while, and I'm sure you've talked to other librarians in other states. So what is their feeling about what we're doing here in Iowa?
Well, from a California standpoint, we kept pushing for standards like this, and we just had not been able to accomplish that. And our libraries suffer because of it, because the boost that we get with the funding really helps us do the extra things that we need to do for the public. So
what is the advantages of having like a Clinton Public Library as opposed to Clinton Community College has got a library, the high school's got a library? How do you differ yourself from those?
Right. So, obviously you have to be a student to use those other libraries, but we service those students too. So we serve anybody in the city of Clinton, in the rural areas, in the county, in the state, if they have a library or they don't have a library. And then we are open later than most places. So,
I can recall back in my school days, back in the late 60s, early 70s, going to Clinton High School, I would still go to the Clinton Public Library to
Right.
get some research stuff.
Exactly, and we're able to do lots of programs and different things and we have, the staff that we can do that.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this something you have to do every 3 years?
Every 3 years, yep. And this is actually my second time doing this.
Was it easier?
It was a little easier. The first time I had to do it right after I got hired, and I had no idea what I was doing. So now I know what I'm doing. So that's really great. We're also really excited for a resource fair that we're organizing with the Council of Social Agencies. So that's going to be September 21st at Clinton Park from 3 to 5. We do have a backup for rain. And we have over 30 organizations that have already signed up to participate. So we're really excited. If people want to participate, or if anybody would like to be participate in that, they can email me, and my email is on our website, clintonpubliclibrary.us.
You can visit with Susie Mesecher at the Clinton Public Library. You've got some books with you today.
I do. So tonight is our book club. We have a summer beach reads that Kate is doing. And so tonight at 6:30, if you read this book, Happy Place, there's still time. At 6:30, they'll be discussing this book. And then the next beach read will be Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and that will be at the end of August. And then I always want to share books that we have that you may not know about. So starting an Etsy business, if you're interested in that, we have a book on that.
What is an Etsy business?
Well, there's an Etsy store online, and you make things and you sell them. And so you can learn how to start your own Etsy business. You can learn about our Cricut machine at the Makerspace. We have that Thursday night, so we have a nice book on Cricut machines. And then obviously it's growing season, so grow your own food, grow more food. And I like books that have lots of pictures. So
do I.
These are all new books. So we have a huge new book selection at the Clinton Public Library.
Any ideas how many books there are in the library?
Oh, geez. That is actually a number in here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll have to look it up for tonight.
Part of the accreditation, you have to let them know how many books you actually have on hand?
Yes, you have to tell them your collection over the 3 years.
What about periodicals that you offer to the public as well?
Yes, that's part of our collection. So they count those physical materials is what they call it, and then they have online materials.
Okay. Market Music is
Yes.
underway.
Wednesday, Mamilton's is playing 5 o'clock, and Kelly Girls Woodfire Pizza is going to be there, so I will be there.
So that'll be this this
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, the 26th. So we're really excited. Market Music is going really well. Come and shop at the farmers market. Come and listen to some music, get your dinner, hang out in the Lions Foursquare Park.
Before we let you go, yesterday I had Christy in from Addington Place, and you talking about letting your facilities be open to the public. She has a caregiver support group that's going to be meeting at the North End.
Yes, we are doing that to just try to help people gain access to that kind of support. It can really help. I remember when I was taking care of my mom, it's really helpful to be able to talk to people about different issues that you may be feeling or having, and some tips too.
So are you reading A Happy Place right now, or what are you reading right now?
Yes, that's what I'm reading right now. Obviously, I need to hurry up and finish it.
Yeah, I can see that. You're about midway through there.
Yep,
So not many
yep.
pictures in this one?
No pictures, but it's a great read.
Now, The Happy Place, is it an actual physical place, or is it a place in your mind?
I think both.
Okay.
I think both. So there is a place in the book, but I think it's also being, maybe with someone that makes you happy.
So if people want to find out more information about
Yes.
our library, how can they best do that, Susie?
You can go to clintonpubliclibrary.us or give us a call at 563-242-8441.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's check the weather now, brought to you by Citizens First Bank.
More heat?